Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. We are going to work on some Dollar Tree candles with fabric. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I just want to make sure you guys can see me there. Okay, so the did I just get paint on me? No. Okay, the Dollar Tree candles will either come like this or like this. Now, you can buy cases of this now. I'm not sure if you can buy these online yet. You might be able to. I got paint everywhere. They're not high quality, but they are adorable when you paint them and add fabric. And they have timers to them. Hey, sweet Linda. Hey, sweet Brenda. So we're going to work on 2 of these. Hey, Carolyn. Like I said, sometimes you can find these sitting in a box, but always read the box at Dollar Tree because a lot of times their stuff is right there and you can grab a whole case if you want. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, hang on a second, guys. I knew I couldn't see very well. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I have my close-up glasses because I'm elderly, so I can actually read everybody's comments. Ooh, I already scratched my new glasses and everything. Hey, Levon. Hey, Mandy and Bonnie. How are you? How are you doing, Levon? Teresa? Oh, you did get some, Bonnie. Great. Hey, Tanya. Tanya? God, I can't even see. Tessie, how are you? Tracy? God, I can't even talk today. Okay, so first things first. We're gonna grunge these. We're gonna make them. So this was last. I think I did this over July 4th or Memorial Day. I like them when they're like coated. This looks like something. Hey, Cindy. This looks like something that's been around for a long time. It's chunky. It's grungy. It's nasty. That's what I like about these. So it's great with fabric because now these you can put like for 4th of July, Memorial Day, and all that. You have red, white, and blue. Hey, Shyla. Hey, Brenda. And then this is the other one. I don't know if you guys, if you've been with me a while, you'll know. Hey, Connie. This one's done with tissue paper. I still can't find my tissue paper, this blue, because I wanted to do some more of this. I just love it. And this one, I didn't do much to it. I basically just gave it a brown coat and then some rub and buff on it. You know, Tracy, this is weird, guys. A lot of you, I went out over the weekend when I was sitting up all hours of the night, and I'm noticing I'm not following people either. So I had to go through as they're following people again. So I have no idea what they're doing. Yes, fabric is great. Like I said, fabric, this is the one I did in the summer. We're going to do Christmas now. So the first thing we have to do is paint. I hate using black paint, but it works the best. Hey, Tanya. Tanya and Danita, how are you? So I'm going to go ahead and just put a coat on here. Shyla, did I say hi, Shyla? So we're going to put a coat on here and then dry it. You don't have to do too many coats. The main thing, and don't worry about getting the paint up on the sides. It's one cool thing about working with fabric. You don't have to. It's just about getting rid of this color. I don't like the gold. I like the grungy look. And this will just give it tone it down so you don't have to deal with it. Now let's go dry it. We're gonna dry that. Let's make sure I have enough. Like I said, don't worry about it. If it comes over the top, it doesn't really matter. The part I hate is the drying. They don't have any, Tanya? I don't know why some do. Hey, sweet Donna. I don't know. Hey, Bonnie Watts, how are you? I don't know why some do and some don't. It doesn't make any sense. And sometimes, guys, with these, even if you have a little gold showing, it's okay. Because it kind of looks like, you know, when you're getting an old piece from Goodwill or something like that, you usually see the finish itself. Hey, sweet Chris, how are you? And I think tomorrow, on Craft Around the Clock tomorrow morning at 9:45, I think I'm going to do ornaments. I'm thinking of doing my ornaments again. Kelly, right? Old Crone's Boiling Point, Kelly. Did I say it right? I'm trying to remember, guys, trying to remember. So we're going to do, actually we're going to just do them all grungy because I think they look really good, thick and crusty. Hi Denise, how are you? Okay. Just try to make sure there's enough on here. And you don't have to be perfect because like I said, when you put that chunky stuff on there, where did I put it? See how it looks? It looks like it's been sitting around quite a long time. Now this is the first time I did this one. I didn't do a very good job, but now I know to paint them ahead of time because that was back in July. See, I learn as I go along. So the main thing is just get that one coat done. We're gonna coat this one too. Now you don't have to really do anything with this one. It looks perfectly fine, but I like to. Hey Jamie, I like to just change them up a little bit. Now you could do a whole table setting. What's nice about these are all timers. Hey Sweet Dorothy, hey Brenda Miller. You could do a table full of these because they got timers on them. I don't worry about how well I do on the bottom either. That doesn't serve any purpose for me. But these would be really pretty if you could do them all exactly alike and just have a table setting. Like I said, I don't worry about perfection because this is, you're not going to see the stuff on the white part because that's going to be covered with fabric. So the one time you don't have to really overexert yourself. But I think these are adorable. They look really cute with tissue paper, napkins. Hey, sweet Joanne. Hey, Donna Johnson, did I say hi? Oh, you got some fabric, Kelly. It's Kelly, right? I just want to make sure it's Kelly. Yeah, Love It's Garden, guys. Yeah, it's an addiction, I swear. Yeah, if I see these again, I'm going to get the case because I don't care if they're gold or if they're the other color. Hey, Sweet Vay, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because if you paint them, what is the difference? So once we get these completed and 100% dry, we're going to work on the fabric. But I'd rather do one thing at a time because I'm very messy. Okay, I'm going to let that one sit. We're going to get a little bit here. Now what I like to do is I'm going to put Mod Podge on here, the Coffee Podge, which is listed on my page at the very top. It's called Coffee Podge. It's basically a mixture of coffee grunge and Mod Podge, okay? So basically you're going to take your coffee podge, I'm not grunge, coffee pod, grunge. God, I do that every time. I told you I'm special. So I like to go ahead and get in here and put a good coat on there. And then you're going to sprinkle your cinnamon. Like I said, this is the one time you don't have to be perfect because you want it to look old, okay? Now, you don't have to do this. You could be a perfectionist. You could do whatever you want. Hey, Sheila, I forgot to tell Debbie I was on. I even forgot to tell my sister that I was on. Okay, so put your cinnamon on. Get it on there all over. Tap it all off. Okay, let me put all this back in here. It's good to have a little container. This stuff smells so good, so I don't mind it getting spilt all over the place. Okay. So now the next thing, we're going to take the Coffee Podge again. And guys, I like to take it nice and thick. Hey, Mary Jane, how are you? So take it and just start thickening it up. Just layer it on. Now we'll have to dry it. I try to get my brush saturated. Yes, you're gonna drip, it's okay. I want it to be thick and crusty, and that's where I think it looks its best. Okay, and then keep going. Kind of go by layers by layers. I'm so far behind on everything. It isn't funny. I haven't got half my stuff posted yet on YouTube or my page. I swear, I'm just like losing it. I'm going to try to do that right after I'm done with this. I got to first make sure what I'm doing for tomorrow. I've got, I'm thinking of doing the ornaments for Craft Around the Clock. Okay. So now it's going to be nice and grungy. Now we're going to let this sit. We're going to let this sit for a little bit. Let it drip. It's going to do some dripping. Because I have more than one to go, we're going to just let it sit. We're going to move to the next, and then we'll dry them all at one time. Okay, second one, we're going to do the same thing. What are we doing? The Mod Podge, Coffee Podge. Again, don't worry about your candlestick getting dirty. It doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with anything you're doing because you're covering all that up. I am going to try one time a bunch of these without fabric for my dining room table. Okay, you just want a nice thick coat because you got to be able to get the cinnamon to stick. Just get it all in there. And then just tap the excess. Because you don't need all that excess, okay? Again, take your Coffee Podge again. Keep it room temperature. I think it works better. Hey, Darlene, how are you? Hey, Judy, how are you? And just put a good layer. This is where you get that chunky, old, like it's a cast iron kind of grunge, which I think looks better. I mean, you don't have to do all this stuff. You can simply just paint it, put some rub and buff on it, and be done. And guys, I've got to show you my last two pictures I did. Remember those frames? I have to show you my pictures. Oh, they turned out so good. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done today, so we got a friend of his coming into town on Friday, so I'm trying to kind of sort of get my house together so it doesn't look too trashy. Like I said, don't worry about getting it on the candlestick. It does not matter. So it's just going to be, and when it dries, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be very globular, which is what I like. But we're going to paint them. I mean, we're going to dry them when we're done, but it's easier to get them all done at one time and kind of do it in that way, in assembly. This way I can move all this paint out of the way. I just think it looks better. And this podge, the Coffee Podge, will last a long time, guys, depending on how much you use. Now, grunge, I go through quite a bit if I'm grunging fabric. Like, I was going to do our, what was it? I was going to do our gingerbread guys tonight, but I didn't have time to run to Home Depot to go get my fabric. So I will do that tomorrow after I'm done with, when I'm done with, what is it? My Craft Around the Clock. It's at 9:45. Did somebody answer that? You got that? My face feels like it's on fire. Hey, Sweet Kim. Hey, Patty. How are you? Remember, I like it thick because I think it just looks nice, grungy, and looks old. It just doesn't look like it's rusty. It looks like it's been, you know how stuff just layers and layers and layers. Then once we're done here, we're going to start drying these. But Coffee Podge really makes a difference. And like I said, you do you. If you don't like all this nasty, dirty, grungy stuff, then just paint it, embellish it with some, what is it? Rub and buff, which I need to go buy some more. Okay. Now, let me put all this stuff off to the side because I really don't need any more of this right now. Now, I'm going to put this one over because we're going to take, these are not all quality, guys. These literally will pop out sometimes, so don't worry about that. Let me clean this up real quick because we do not want all this. We're going to start drying. Little at a time makes a big difference. Actually, let me try a paper towel instead. Okay, So we're gonna take this one. This one's almost dry. And you can clean up your candlestick if you want. You don't really have to. Hey, sweet Pam, how are you? Hey, Janet. Hey, sweet Sherry. Hey, Jackie. Let me move anything away that can cause it. And when you do the Christmas fabric, it's so pretty, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. How are you doing, Sherry? How are you feeling? Make sure it's really dry before you start messing with it. I'm going to clean this up anyway, just a little bit. Now, see how chunky it looks? That's what I'm going for. The chunky, like it's been in water for some time, and all it's done is rust and rust and rust. And I just touched this thing. Yeah, I did touch this one now. A little this on here. And as always, I touch stuff, and I shouldn't touch stuff. And you can do this in layers, guys. You could do one layer, another layer, another layer. You do you, but man, you could really make this thing thick. Okay. Let me put this off to the side. I'm going to dry it. And again, don't worry about the candle. That's going to get covered with fabric, and I'll show you the fabric. Where's my fabric? There's my fabric. It's on the floor. I'll show you that after I'm done, because I don't want that getting nasty. We'll do one at a time. That gives all that extra time to come off the other ones. Hey, sweet Judy. Now, the cool thing is you can do like this one. Will have a little bit of a rust look to it as well as the dark stuff. Hey, Carol. How are you, sweetie? Hey, Stephanie. Did I say hi? And then I'm going to show you, and let it dry. It's a messy job, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah. When you do it my way, it's really messy because it's got to dry, but it's got to let the excess go off. But when you see the fabric, it's going to be beautiful. Right on the floor where it should be, yep. I probably blew it off. Just got to make sure at least it's dry up here. That's the only thing that it takes a while is to dry. And I'm sorry, that's why I got to turn it up. Otherwise, we'll never get this done. So now we don't have to really worry too much about the stick because the stick is getting covered. So if it's got paint on it, it's okay. I'm just trying to get black off because I'm going to be touching the fabric and I don't want the fabric to get messy. Okay, just want to take some of this off. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our fabric. This one I thought, well, we're going to go with this. This is from Lovett's Garden. Her fabric smells amazing. It's just a small piece, so you don't have to use a huge amount on this. Make sure if I get paint on me, will you guys tell me? We're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna cut it. Actually, I have to remove a little bit. Just a tiny bit on the top. And then I'm gonna show you guys, I bought white glue to use. And I'm going to use that as my drips. I'm going to just do this. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about the bottom. I want it to be old looking. And you don't have to worry about up here. Actually, let me cut one more little quick snip off of there. Because we're going to put white glue for my drips. Now, I'm not a perfect white drip glue person, but so I want this to be the front. I always like my handle to be like this, but that's a preference on everybody's. Now, this is white glue, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway because white or whatever doesn't matter. Now, we're going to take this because I got to hold it. I love fabric. I could do everything with fabric. And you don't need to do a whole lot. Just get yourself glued down. And I want it to look like an old candle, not a brand new candle. So it's going to have a little imperfections, which is perfect. Okay. So when you see the candle, it'll be like this, okay? But it's not done. Now, I'm not real good at the drips, guys. So just so you know. Hey, Marcy. Marcy, right? Meg? No, Marcy. Yeah, brain damage. Okay, so I'm not real good, but somebody said you should do your drips downwards. Is that true? Hey, Brenda. Is that how you do your drips, downwards or drips upwards? I don't know. Let's just knock it out here. Oh, I got fabric on that one, you little dork. Now, I'm not real good at this part, guys. This is where you guys will come in. Get rid of some of that. Sorry, I can't walk and talk at the same time. Now, you don't have to do as many drips as I do. You do you. I kind of like it when it's drippy like that, but now we're going to take, you know, I have more containers around here for catching my glitter, and I never can find anything around here. Hang on a second, guys. I got to go back to the far reaches of the world and grab something. So we're going to take, this is because this is Christmas, we are going to use a little diamond dust. Isn't that adorable? Let me show you the right way. Isn't that adorable? This thing is still wet, guys. You gotta be very careful. This stuff is still wet. Okay, so you at least have one area to hold. Actually, I missed a spot right here. And make sure you catch it when it's dripping while it's wet. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Hey, Vicki. You found some candles? Okay, Chicken Sisters, hold on. You told me your name. Linda? Was it Linda? It's a guessing game, guys, at the end of the day. Okay, so let's embellish this one. I'm getting there. I'll figure it out. Takes me some time. Okay, so now we're going to take some greens. Now we're going to dress up the bottom. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Yeah, I love the candles too. These are just my favorite. I'm almost done with all my candles. And my friend, sweet friend Kim, gave me, I won't say last names because I'm not sure if people like their names, but gave me a whole box of frames. So, I have plans, guys, plans. That means I gotta work. So we're gonna take this one. I don't want this huge. We don't need it all the way up at the top. So we're gonna glue this down at the bottom. we're gonna take some cherries, some berries. I have small ones too. Where's my bag? I save all my little cherries. Thank you, Janet, I appreciate it. Thank you, Brenda. Let me see if I can find smaller ones. I like the berries that are like this. I like the frosty ones because they're just much prettier. Thank you, Brenda. Just get a couple of these and then I can show you. I just hate the fact there's always so doggone many furry hairs everywhere. Yeah, where's my... And I take, a lot of times, I'll take a bunch of these wreaths and I break them up. Like when Walmart, when Hobby Lobby goes and sells all their Christmas, catch all these wreaths. Because this is where you're going to find stuff inexpensive instead of spending $1 million. Yeah, I got to get that one off. Hold on, Donna. I want them on, but I don't want them to be, I'll show you in a second. See, I need a seeing eye dog to see where the hole is. Okay, almost done. One more and I'll show it to you. One more and I'll show it to you. So I cut all these wreaths up, and if you go to you will find these. These are always on sale at the end of the year. So now you have a cute little, like, say if you're going to do a table. Now, if you're going to do fabric, you want to cut all your fabric exactly the same thing. Margie. See, God, you know, sometimes I forget names. I did say Margie, didn't I, or did I not? Who knows? I don't know anymore. They're going to have to lock me up and put me out. Did I catch everybody? Okay, so there's that. Okay, I need a ribbon on this one. I think we're going to do just a simple, I don't really have much ribbon. I don't like that. I'm going to just stick with white because I really don't have much ribbon. I am going to go out if I get a chance to tomorrow and get some ribbon. We're going to take my... I'm sure I have a white, but I can't find it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, sweet Darlene. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing up my Christmas to greens, creams, green and brown. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. Put a bell or something on this yet. Hang on. I gotta put something special in there. Hold on. I have to go back to my corner of the world where all my tchotchke stuff is. I could probably put... I don't have tiny... Oh, yes, I do. I got stuff everywhere, guys. Stuff everywhere. And half the time I forget I have stuff. Now this one won't be grungy because I don't have tiny ones. I have to go buy some. But not everything has to be grungy. Sorry I'm slamming stuff. I shouldn't be slamming stuff. So now you have a cute little, now you could put the bow up here. You could do whatever you want to do. I'm just making a little tiny bow. Hey, Tammy, how are you? And hi, Emma, how are you? So that's what you can do with fabric. Okay, that's just one. Let's put it over here. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Move Where that came from. We'll move everything out of the way. Now, we're going to do number 2. Now, these take some time to dry. So we got to dry them. Thank you, Denise. Jump Swagger. Is your name Lisa? I can't remember. I feel bad when I can't remember people's names. Thank you, Danita. There's just something about the thick, grungy, dirty look. Thank you, Margie. Thank you, Cindy. I think I'm going to do ornaments tomorrow on Craft Around the Clock. I really want to. Aw, thank you, Dorothy. These are really fun, guys. And I love, that thickness, that looks like, and it looks like it's heavy. And it's not just your typical rust, it's a heavy grunge. Now wait till you see the other 2 pictures. And again, don't worry about perfection. The gold can come through, because you gotta remember, when something tarnishes, not everything tarnishes. Sometimes you see the actual color. And I'm sorry I gotta turn it up. This stuff has to be heat bonded with the dryer, because otherwise it'll take us forever. Okay, so the next one's gonna be, again, Love It's Fabric. This one is part of the 25-cent one she's got. It's called 25 cents, but it comes with different characters on it. And this one's absolutely adorable, okay? So again, this is gonna be our main picture. I need to clean this thing or go buy another one. And now the white glue, again, is from Amazon. Now, figure out exactly where you want your picture. I want as much of the kids as possible. Now, some of this will come off, and I'll do something different on it, because you don't need all this fabric. Okay, so find your spot. I see I'm going to have to take some of it off. I hate even cutting it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I just love this. This looks so cute. Her fabric is just amazing. Look at these little girls. Now, these are already pre-grunge. You would need 16 inch. I can imagine. These are already pre-grunge, so they smell wonderful. Okay, so let's try to do our... I'm not real good at these things when I make the candle drips. But what's cool, you can do what you want to do. You can make it lots or littles. One thing I'm still learning how to do. But I love using the diamond dust on these. You don't have to be perfect on these guys. At least I'm not. I'll use our diamond dust. Remember, it's primitive, but it's vintage. Isn't that adorable? It's cute. It's adorable and cute. I need a little piece right here. This looks kind of weird. No, nothing there. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I got it all. Sometimes I don't see very well. There we go. Much better. And these candles are great because they're timers. Oh, thank you, Julie. Hey, Criselda, how are you? Thank you. I like them all. Hey, Kim, how are you? I don't know what kind of glue it is. I just asked for white glue. I don't know. It's Amazon. I just got glue sticks. I'm assuming it's not low temp. I'm not about ready to put my hand on it, but I don't think it's low. I think it's just regular glue, but it's white. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some prettiness to this. This one, we're gonna do this greenery. I'm pretty sure I can look online. And Walmart has got the super soft stuff, guys, where all the picks are. You'll find all of these greeneries. So I grabbed everything they had because I'm greedy that way. Because I'm going to have what I need. And I use everything, guys. You have tons left. Even though you didn't use it, these little things are great for anytime you have a ribbon or something you need that just a tiny bit of greenery in, but not much. So this is perfect. So we're going to use, I need really one more of that. So I don't know if it's $1.98 or $1, but it's a pretty big. These are great for inside a container in your house too. Okay, that's too much. I have to make this one small. Okay, so we're gonna do again. Oop. Not paying attention. Okay, let's glue this. Put some glue down here. Don't worry about it being white. You're not gonna see it. I like to put things in threes because I just think it looks better. Kind of like when you do your holly. Same thing with holly. I like everything in threes with holly. Ooh, here's a cutie. Let's try that one. Some of my stuff is so old. Now, you don't have to put ribbons on everything, guys. Just an FYI, do you? If you like ribbon, great. You don't want a ribbon, you don't have to. Now, another thing you can do with this, if you want, you can take and wrap this bottom part. Let's see if I have my, I don't know if I like it. Should I wrap the bottom or leave it? Should I just leave it this way and not wrap it? I kind of like the little jagged edges. What do you guys think? See, I like them when they're just a little jagged. What do you think? You think you like them just the way they are, or should I put a ribbon on this one? I could put a little bit of extra something on there just to kind of flare it out a little bit. Here, I'm going to add a second layer here. I'll show you. Layers are good of different branches versus the same. Let's see, I'll cut this one. This just takes it to another level. So more of a 3D. Okay. Now that's more of a 3D. Hi, Tina. The tinsel, you think I should do tinsel? You like it grungy? Leave it? Okay. I do like the tinsel, but I think I'm going to hold off on the tinsel because I really kind of like the dark air about it versus it being real. This one is, I have a couple here that I've been working on. Let's see, these things fall apart, guys. Just pop them back in. You're not talking 100% quality. You are talking Dollar Tree. You dry this one. Yeah, my daughter told me about the base is just the, here, I'll show you. This is what they come with. this is how you'll get them. You'll get them either the gold or you're going to get them with the actual, what do you call that? God, I can't think of the name. Bronze look. Hey, Debbie, how are you? So you can either paint them or you can just leave it and just add a little bit of grunge to it. I just think it looks better when it's got a lot to it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Let me get in here and get this all grungy. This is the part that takes the longest, and it's best to let them sit and drain a little so that when you do go to dry it, it's not a lot. I just love how chunky it is. And then after this, I'm going to show you my picture. Bronze. Yes, these are timers, guys. That's what I like about them. You can put them anywhere in the house and turn them on. Turn them on, and you've got light. These are nice for on cabinets and stuff you can't reach. Sorry, but I have to crank that baby up. Otherwise, this thing will never dry. Okay, the last but not least, and then I'll show you the pictures, is Santa. This is part of the 25-cent fabric. I don't know if she still has it. You can always request it. And all her fabric is pre-grunged. Okay, I want Santa to show. So I'm going to put Santa down first. You know, I have barely used my big glue gun. I just love this little glue gun. I don't have to work so hard at it. It seems to be right exactly where I want everything. Now, I'm not going to worry too much down here because you're going to lose some of the pictures. Just nothing you can do about that. But these make excellent gifts for your family members, especially if they're into a specific holiday, like Santa's or just regular fabric, like primitive. I just love them. This is just an added touch for the holidays. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Now let's crank this baby out. This is the front. Add a lot. This glue, I love this glue. Now you just do you. I don't like it. I'm not perfect when it comes to all this. I'm still in training, you guys. Besides, my eyes can only handle so much. I'm sitting here trying to stay focused on what I'm doing, and my eyes are like, oh, wait. And you can make this as chunky as you want. Go in there and make a little bit more. Make your drips a little longer. Okay, now let's put our diamond dust. If this doesn't scream Christmas, I don't know what does. Now, the other thing you can do with this, and we can do one tonight if you want. Hang on. Isn't that cute? Oh, it is? Yeah, I like the Santa too, that you can't go wrong. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Hey Tana, how are you? Hey Lorraine. Okay, so we're not done. Let's go ahead, and this one we're gonna just stick with this one because this will be easier. I'm just gonna do a little smaller ones. Like I said, you can use all of this stuff. And I think I'm gonna do ornaments tomorrow. I haven't done ornaments in a long time. I think I would like to do some ornaments. There, I'm gonna do the 3 in. And sometimes times you touch things, you can always fill it back up with some more stuff. So don't worry too much about messing up. It's okay. You're allowed to mess up. I'm just going to stick with the same thing, the reds. Just throwing the stuff around here, guys. This is my favorite, are these little red ones. They're just awesome. Just can't ever tell where the hole is anymore. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. I've got my big tree up. I'm not going to decorate it, ouch, yet. It's hot temp. It's not cold temp. Leave it. Okay. So I got my tree up, a fireplace done, almost done actually. I'm not going to put a ribbon on this one either. So what do you think? There's Santa, which I just love. And like I said, you really don't have to. You really don't have to do anything to the candle. The candle is fine just the way it is. I think sometimes it's better to let what illumination it gives you than it be hidden by something else. So there's your 3. These will all go for the next auction. All these 3, okay? Now, I want to show you what I did today. I'll clean this mess up later. Okay, let me move all this out of the way. Because I'm a mess. Your favorite? I love Santas. I've got lots of Santas. You should see my... I think they're 5 or 6 foot Santas, snowmen I have. And not snowmen, nutcrackers. Okay. Remember yesterday I showed you those frames, right? From that cheap junk store. Well, I went ahead and changed these up. What do you think? Now, I'm sorry you gotta have to see the light back there. But this is my Santa. Isn't that beautiful? And that's just a print off of Etsy. Now, this is a set of, I think, 15 or 20 prints. And did this not just turn out beautiful? It's just, my printer's not printing very well. It's got imperfections, but for me, it's good enough, okay? So there's Santa, right? Now, I found this print a while ago at an antique store. You can still find it. So I went ahead and did this frame this way. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Jen. This is one of my favorites, too. Isn't this beautiful? And it was a gold frame. You can go back and, or did I? Yeah, I think I did show you guys that one day. But all I did is I painted it black, put the gold rubbing buff over it to kind of give it the old look. And this one is really cool. So these will be up in my bathrooms and stuff. And then yesterday, I think it was, I did the barn. I showed you guys the barn. But see how easy that is? Find cheap ones. This was just a little hole in a wall I found. And I go in there every now and then. There were 3 of them for $2.99. I grabbed them all. And I figure, hey, sweet Colleen, how are you? Hey, Lisa, you like that one too? These are awesome for decorating. So now I have pictures that I do myself versus spending, you know, buku dollars. And if you've seen me do the Dollar Tree frames, you can do the same thing with these. Go online to Etsy. Etsy has all kinds of pictures. They come in all different sizes. You can buy those big packets. Like I bought was it last year, I think for $20, I got 3,000 pictures. All different kinds of stuff. So you print off the size you want. You just gotta glue it to this, put it on, and you're done. So like I said, these frames are amazing. Again, Kim, I appreciate you giving me all these. Now I have to start making my little collage kids again in here. Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate it. Thank you, Julie. So that's what I had for you tonight. These 3. Wish there was a better way of showing it to you. These helps to get them in the picture. These are the 3. If you're a basic person, this is a good one. If you like the kids and the Santa, this one's really, these 2 are really cute. You can't find what? The candles? I have to start looking. I'm down to maybe 2 candles left, and I don't even have any more candles. But if I see stuff, I'll let you guys know. What is on? Oh, that was the ribbon on there. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this will inspire you guys to go find these candles. And you can create an amazing, and I'm talking an amazing tablescape. Hey, Lorraine. So like I said, don't give up. What I've learned is look on the bottoms, okay? When you're walking down the hall, aisles, okay? Look wherever there's a big square box. I mean, I'm serious, a big square box. Look, because a lot of times they'll stack them and you walk right past it and they're right in front of you. And sometimes they don't even open them up. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, this is one piece. These are just as a solid piece. They come like this. Hey, sweet Gina, how are you? They come just like this. They come in either gold or they come in, what did we just say, bronze. Aren't they adorable? See, and I think they're going to be putting them out again. So my goal is to go get, because this is all year round. This I did at Easter time. This is one I did at Easter time. This is a napkin, paper napkin. This one I did, this is fabric I printed off from the internet on Etsy. It had to do it red, white, and blue. So you can use any material. Thank you, Kelly. Aw, thank you, sweet Tammy. I hope I can do that for you guys and inspire you to pull these things out. And like I said, this worked out really well for the glue. And just that little bit of diamond dust. Primitive, Christmas, primitive, vintage, somebody came up with the word. They made a baby. It was vintage, prim vintage or something like this. Hey, sweet Lindsay. So hey, Rose, somebody came up with the word primitive and vintage together like it had a baby. Hey, Eden. You like the red and blue? Yeah, that was my 4th of July one. You can make these nasty, grungy, and this is my favorite. I love this. It looks like this baby's been sitting around for 100 years, where this is kind of boring. But like I said, if you like this, the possibilities are endless. Just remember, it's a sloppy job. Hey, Stacy, but somebody's got to do it. Well, I'm going to check out, Julie. I've got to check too. Now the fabric, you have to go to Love It's Garden. Follow her. She's great. She's got all kinds of fabric. She does auctions. Primage, that's, or vinative. Yes, primage or vinative. Yes, primage. I like primage. So she sells the stuff during her auction. So you basically put in, she'll tell you a number. It's a luck of the draw. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. My phone screwed up on me and I missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. See, that's the other thing I got to do is, or look online too. If they have them online, I'd rather do that. Because I know that's where you can get some of this stuff, these picture frames from. So, but, okay, well guys, that's what I had tonight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to private message me. Also, I think tomorrow we're going to do ornaments. These kinds. Hang on, guys. I have so much junk in my house. I think we're going to stick with these tomorrow. We're going to do a bunch of these with pictures. I just got to get on and go find all my Christmas photos and pick a whole bunch. And these make excellent gifts. These are perfect. I have a bunch that I put on my tree that I made years ago. Some with crosses and all this stuff. These are really a lot of fun. They're easy. And Epsom salt, Mod Podge Epsom salt picture. And I put like little bally things inside, or just put some snow inside, add some simple candies or whatever, and you got a cute little snow globe. So it's sweet, simple, and easy. So I just got to put all that together when we're done here. So, well, let me know what your favorite is, and I will see you guys at 9:45 tomorrow. and we will work on Christmas ornaments, okay? Guys, I gotta go. I love ya. Bye.